I smell so good. Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to do my favorites for right now, the ones I'm literally loving and like addicted to, that I keep craving and just wanting more of. A couple of these are from my monthly basket that I did because that's what I've been using, but then other ones that I've been liking a little bit prior to that, and then a new discovery that I'm obsessed with now. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with like one of my favorites of all time since I discovered it. Ever since I got this, I have been obsessed with it. I almost like try not to use it that much just because I want to use my other ones too, and I want to give other ones a chance. I don't even want to spray this thing because I don't want to waste it, and I already very much know what it smells like because I love it. It smells edible, lickable, just delicious. Maybe I shouldn't smell them on this video because if not, the whole video is going to be me like literally, it's going to be the whole video. They all smell amazing. I probably don't have to tell you that, but I still am because that's what I'm here for. This smells so almondy, pistachio-y, creamy, nutty. It smells very nutty, mixed with some like florals in there. And this is a seasonal scent for me. Like if the weather gets kind of hot, it gets a little bit like cloying, and I get a lot of the jasmine. I think it's the jasmine or the orange blossom, I don't know. But I get like more of the floral aspect, and then I'm not really into it. But as soon as it's kind of cooler, I'm super into it. This is delicious. Everything they say about this is true. It's amazing. It's my baby. I love it. This is probably like in my top 10 for life. As long as my nose doesn't change, I think I'm always gonna love this. And if I ran out of this, I'm definitely gonna repurchase. So next is a somewhat new addition to my collection. I wanna say I got this in like a few weeks ago. This is Dior Poison Girl EDT. And I did buy this pretty much used. It had like maybe like 80% left from Mercari because I really wanted to try it. And then after I bought it, I couldn't wait to get it, so I still ordered the Dior Poison Girl EDP from the Dior website. So that's coming up in a haul. That's enough. I don't need to waste it on this paper. And this one vibes somewhat similar. It's not a dupe, they're not like the same thing or even in the same scent family, but it's florals mixed with some sweet elements of gourmand. This one's like smooth, creamy, slightly lactonic. Just very edible, lickable, and sexy. This is definitely sexy. This is one from my tray, and I've been enjoying it. I really like it. Sadly, the EDT doesn't last long, which is why I ordered the EDP, and I ordered the bigger bottle. Even though I know I shouldn't be ordering big bottles because it doesn't make sense to have big bottles when you have too many perfumes. But I don't know, in my brain's like, oh, you're really gonna use it all. Like, you need it all. You need a bigger bottle. Which is not very smart. So this is also another one from my April tray. And this is Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. It's funny because I blind bought this even after smelling it once at Ulta and thinking, I don't think I really like it. It had a note in there that I wasn't into. But I realized that I should not trust my judgment when I go to Ulta and smell a bunch of perfumes, because you're in a different environment and it already smells like other perfumes in there, so that affects your nose. Plus, you're smelling a bunch of different fragrances and they just smell different when you smell them that way. But this one is good. This one's good. It's slightly sharp, but in a good way. Like, it's strong coffee, and like there's a freshness to the coffee that almost gives it like if it's iced coffee. But there's still, you know, florals in there, but I really like the coffee. I want to say I think I like this more than Black Opium. Black opium is a little bit more creamy, and this feels more refreshing. This feels like iced coffee. This smells really good. I really enjoy this. I think this is just the 1 fluid ounce, but if I repurchase this, I probably would get the big bottle. Next we have my beloved Angel Muse EDP. Very different from the EDT, and this smells like dirty patchouli, which I love. It smells like dirty patchouli with hazelnut. I love me some dirty patchouli though. To me, patchouli smells like wet dirt, like the soil, the earth, but I like the scent of the earth. I like the scent of, you know, when it rains after, you know, when it rains on like dirt and the dirt's wet from the rain. That's what patchouli smells like to me. It smells like that fresh, earthy scent. I have loved that scent since I was really small, so I can see why I would be attracted to patchouli. And this is mixed. This is dirty patchouli with hazelnut, which, I mean, you can't go wrong with Nutella and hazelnut. Anyways, I have used this a little bit too, not too much, but I would definitely repurchase. I already even looked into repurchasing, even though this is a 50 milliliter, 1.7 ounce. I don't need to repurchase anytime soon, but as much as I love it, like, it makes me nervous for it to run out. Like, I want to go and get a backup, which is dumb. I'm just loving it. I can't help it. Okay, so moving on. So lastly, I've really been enjoying this one. I'm probably not going to say the name right, so don't worry about that part. It is Twilly d'Hermes à Poivre. It's just a Twilly d'Hermes flanker. I think there's only 2, a ginger one and this one à Poivre. I don't know. But this smells very mature in my opinion, in the best way. This is like the most mature perfume that I enjoy, I think. This has top notes of pink pepper, and to me it is like one of the strongest pink peppers that I've ever smelled. And I dig it. On clothes, like, all I get is that scent of the pink pepper, and I really like it. I actually don't think I've worn this on its own. I keep wearing it with Donatella. Donatella? Is it called Donna Born in Roma? Or Donatella? With that one, Valentino Donna Born in Roma. It smells a little bit soapy, a little bit like fresh, clean, but it definitely has like some heavy florals in there that age it a little bit. But the pink pepper balances it out, and then the soapiness makes it a little bit more wearable. This is really enjoyable. This is a perfume that's not like, I don't think it's a safe blind buy at all. This is very strong. It's very like unique and independent. It has its whole own vibe. It even has something a little bit reminiscent of like my childhood, like some of those like Mexican shampoos. It gives me vibes of that, but like I said, when I wear it, all I get is that sillage of a bunch of like pink pepper, and I smell pink pepper, and I really like it. This makes me feel very mature and grown, because to me it smells very mature and grown, but it also has a youthful side. Anyways, this is intriguing because it wasn't like oh my gosh, this smells delicious. I can't even explain this perfume. I'm trying to explain it, but it smells like a Mexican soap mixed with white florals with a lot of pink pepper. It smells sophisticated. It smells like a sophisticated, clean Mexican lady in the best possible way. I feel like this is what a Mexican mom would smell like. Like clean. I genuinely feel like this is what a Mexican mom would smell like, but like a clean, gorgeous, boss lady Mexican mom. So that was Twilly. You know. I just got this like a week ago at Marshall's. It's Vince Camuto Ciao. Ciao Baby. They should have called it Ciao Baby. I saw somebody on, I want to say it was like Jasmine Ballard. I'm not sure if that's how you say her last name, but I literally love her channel. She talks about perfumes and a lot about like Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret products. And I love all her videos. And I want to say she's the one who mentioned this. I freaking love it. Like as soon as I smelled this for the first time, I was like trying to look for the perfume online, and I already ordered it because I fell in love with this. It has like top notes of berries, but it also has a rose in there, and the rose in here to me gives me vibes of like the Intense Cafe rose, but like just like super mildly. Like it smells to me like a more mass appealing, friendly version of that, like a light and airy version of that, of Intense Cafe, which is really weird to say because they're not related, but it gives you that vibe of that. It's like a little reminiscent of it, but then with a lot of added berries and freshness. Today I wore this, like I just sprayed a bunch of this, and then on my wrist I put the Oil Perfumery Intense Cafe, and they vibed so perfect together. It just makes Intense Cafe a little bit more mainstream. Sometimes with perfumes like that, I feel like people are gonna think I smell weird if they're not used to smelling it, and then people's noses are not adapted or cultured, you know? So I feel like they're gonna think I smell weird. I feel like if they're not used to it, that scent at first just kind of is like weird. I think your mind associates it with like whatever it's similar to that you personally recognize or have smelled before. You know what I mean? So if you associate a scent with like an experience that you've had and it's negative, or it's something that is not pleasant or that doesn't smell pleasant, then if you get the tiniest hint of that, that's what your nose is going to connect it with. So if Baccarat Rouge has a little bit of like that medicinal band-aid smell that some people get, it's probably for the people that have been around those environments. And if since they catch a tiny hint of that, then right away that's what they smell and that's what their mind goes to because they have the scent association for that. Does that make sense? So because a lot of people around me don't know like these niche style perfumes, that way I feel like they're gonna associate them with whatever they can, and it might not be a good association. So I do want to smell friendly. I want to smell a little bit more basic. I don't want to smell super unique and super out there because I don't want people to think I smell weird or too strong or anything. I don't know if that makes sense. Except for like patchouli, because I don't care. I'll smell like dirt for patchouli. It's fine because I love it. Anyways, so this is a very friendly version of Intense Cafe. So there you have it, guys. That was my top 5 perfumes for the moment and body spray that I just found out about. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thanks for liking my video, subscribing, and commenting. I really love chatting with people in the comments. Anybody who said something sweet to me, like, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. Some of these comments have like literally made my day. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Like, if I had a mom, I can imagine this is what a mom. This perfume smells like the mother I didn't have. Trauma dumping much. One time when I had on a Baccarat Rouge dupe, somebody said it kind of smelled like cat pee. So yeah, I really appreciate your comments, your likes, and your subscribing, your subscription.